Okay, guys, we are back with another flanking strike. Yes, we're still playing flanking strike for Survival Hunter on Pack Leader. I'm having a blast. Honestly, I am. I've maybe done about 3 dungeons now with Pack Leader. Some of them are not, keys like these. Some of them are mostly 8s where I just go in and practice and stuff like that. I do have another floodgate that I did on a 10. However, that was kind of a iffy too because I messed up quite a bit. Not every dungeon run's gonna look like the first one I did with Priory. In that scenario, that was a bit of an outlier because the tank was so bad. Yeah, the tank was pulling like a snail, which is why we had so much time on the ass. That was giving me more, overall damage. It was padding the meters basically, or probably something like that may never happen again. It was just an outlier. Flanking strike builds for Pack Leader, the way it's set up right now. You're not going to be doing more overall damage, unfortunately. This is not the point of the flanking strike build. The point of the flanking strike build... actually, let me interrupt you right here. Let me interrupt myself right here. This upcoming next minute or so in this particular part of the video, I've lowered the volume down. Because for some reason or another, the audio went absolutely crazy. If you turn your volume up a little bit in this section, you'll know what I'm talking about. It goes absolutely nuts. I'm not sure what's causing it. I don't know how it's doing that. I wish I could fix it, but unfortunately this is the only recording I have of this run. So, yeah, see, you hear that? I don't know what's causing it. I really honestly do not know. But anyway, back to what I was saying. The flanking strike build for a Mythic Plus 4-pack leader is, the whole point of it is to destroy a single target as fast as you can, with the side effect of obviously losing more AoE, but it's not really that much AoE loss. It's mainly like a 5% overall on average loss of DPS on your overall damage, but your single target damage get boosted by a crap ton. I'm talking like up to 15% more because flanking strike just hits like a truck. And it's really good in this season of War Within, especially with these dungeons and how many important adds there are to just absolutely destroy before they destroy your group. Like for example, in Floodgate you have those Blood Warpers, or the Shreddinators, or like something in Workshop you have those Tinkers. If they're alive, yeah, you're padding your damage, you're doing overall more damage, but all that damage is split. And if that's not one single person or anybody else that's helping you destroy a particular target that's making your healer cry essentially, then you're more likely going to wipe and you're gonna die. You're gonna lose time and essentially break your key. So yes, it's really good to do more overall damage, and that's always good. You're doing, spreading your damage across all the mobs you're attacking. But what good is it if you just wipe when an important target that should have been dead 5-6 seconds ago dies with like everything around it already dead, and they have like 20% health because nobody's focusing on it. So essentially the philosophy of that is, kill the important adds. And if nobody's doing it, you might as well be the one to do it. And that's the point of flanking strike. Yes, you can still use Butchery. Nobody is stopping anybody from using Butchery. In fact, I recommend some people actually do use Butchery if you don't know how to play Pack Leader as well. And it's going to take a little bit to play around with Pack Leader. I'd say if you are still new to Pack Leader, because I understand a lot of people aren't. People have been playing Sentinel for, since the beginning of the expansion because Pack Leader has been so bad and it's been reworked. So nobody really... At this point in time, it's still new. It's still new hero talent. So if you aren't practicing Pack Leader and you don't know what to do with Pack Leader, I promise you're not going to be able to do very well. And I'm still practicing with it. And I know a lot of people have saying, like, since my Priory video, I've had comments telling me, hey, make a guide about it or make a commentary about it. I would like to. I would. And I actually do plan to do that. However, I need more practice with Pack Leader. It's not Sentinel where the bird just goes in, the blue circle comes out, and it does damage. No, you can't. It's nothing like Sentinel. It's something you have to pay attention to. There's a lot of variables into Pack Leader that you have to pay attention to. So, yes, you can still play Butchery. You can still just go in and pad on your AoE, and you can just play like you did on Sentinel. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. But if for some reason or another you want to get the high keys, like I want to say like 12 pluses, 12s, 13s, and 14s, and even maybe a 15 if somebody even takes you for those, or your group is brave enough to take a survival hunter in there, Yeah, you're gonna want to know how
Watch your
flanking strike
step.
build works, and at that point, I would say that's mandatory that you take flanking strike, because of how bad it's going to hurt to leave
Watch
an
your
important
step.
target up and they're not dead. It really matters. It really does. But yeah, enough rambling from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I do plan to make the pack leader guide. I just need more practice on pack leader because yes, the priority was the outlier. It was not something I could probably replicate again because of how terrible the tank was at pulling stuff. It just gave us more time to do
Watch
damage,
your step.
and more damage means, you know, even with the flanking strike build, I managed to hit 3 mil, and with a 658 weapon no less. I have a better weapon now, but
Watch your step.
in a lot of dungeons where, you know, people are knowing what to do, like people are
Watch your
actually, you
step.
know, pulling correctly, things die faster. And this is a ret paladin with, you know, 665 item level, so it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat something like that. By the way, I'm rambling on a little too long
Watch
now.
your step.
Sorry for ranting about, you know, how irrelevant
Watch your step.
random stuff is. But yeah, keep a lookout for the guide. It's gonna take me a little bit to
Watch your step.
make something like this. Like I said, I'm still practicing, but once I get the hang of it, I'll definitely bring it up there. Commentary is probably not likely because I'm not very good at this. I'm not very good at commentating over gameplay, especially when I'm playing. It distracts me way too much. I think I have like ADD or something like that. It's probably like crazy. So yeah, I get
Watch your
really
step.
distracted. I get off track. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'll talk to you guys later. Like and subscribe if you guys like this content. If you guys like the kind of
Watch
videos
your
I'm making,
step.
I'll definitely be putting out more, no matter what it is.
Watch
But
your
yeah,
step.
take it easy, guys. I hope you enjoy.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Pulling in. Run out. Pulling in.
Overcome this trial. Win my favor.
Pulling in. Run out. Pulling in. Run out.
Resist. Yes. Resist. And yet,
Run out.
the void still grows.
Pulling in. Pulling in. Pulling in. Pulling in.
Overcome this
Pulling in.
trial. Win my favor.
Come then, face me. I will stand proud on the debris of your corpse. I command this rookery by right. Feel my blessing
Target you. Watch wave.
of my hammer.
Pulling in. Run. Watch wave.
Death is my directive.
Watch your feet.
Resist.
Target you. Watch wave.
Death is my directive.
Pulling in. Run. Watch wave.
Might of my hammer.
Watch wave.
Death is my directive.
Pulling in. Run.
Feel my blessing.
Watch wave.
Might of my hammer.
Resist. Yes. Resist.
This
Dispel. Watch orb.
I do not like that it feels darker and colder as we go down. But there are more survivors to rescue. The lift. What is that? What did Gorin bring here? We have to take it down.
Resist. Yes. Resist. And yet, the void still grows.
AoE incoming. Watch your step.
Watch
Dispel.
orb. Overcome this trial. Win my favor. Watch
Dispel.
orb. Resist. Yes, resist. And yet, the void still grows.
AoE incoming. Watch your step. Dispel. Watch orb.
Resist. Yes, resist. And yet, the void still grows.
Dispel. AoE incoming. Watch your step. Run out. Watch your step. Target you. Watch your step. Target you. Run out. Watch your step. Target you.
Resist. Yes.
Run out.